Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, and it's a pleasure to follow my honourable friend. And I just want to cover three areas in this important debate on the eve of the budget. I want to say something about the BBC. I want to say something about protecting the jobs of journalists on behalf of the National Union of Journalists. And I want to say something about the charitable sector in my own constituency. Those employed in the cultural and entertainment sectors account for a large proportion of the 3 million still excluded from government support. These sectors provide essential services, including the charities distributing hot meals to those self-isolating, and including investigative journalists uncovering the truth about many of the stories about COVID that we really need to know the truth of. Freelance journalists in particular have been particularly badly impacted during the pandemic. And at a time of national crisis, the value of the BBC has never been more important, and I believe it's been outstanding in being an authoritative news source, providing information as well as educational programming to give parents homeschooling support. Indeed, the BBC is the heart of the UK's creative economy. But what isn't widely appreciated is that the BBC generates £2 for the wider economy for every pound spent. And this sustains thousands of independent production companies and suppliers up and down the country. Sadly, the government failed to honour their own manifesto promise to keep the free TV licence for the over 75s, and its decision to instead transfer the responsibility to the BBC is, in my view, outrageous. Not only has this resulted in a direct attack on the entitlements of elderly people, but the £500 million annual hit to the BBC budgets is resulting in programming cuts and over 500 jobs lost from BBC news production. The National Union of Journalists have highlighted the damaging impact of axing investigative reporting, such as the award-winning Inside Out programme. And I'd like to ask the Minister if she will ensure that in the next round of charter renewal negotiations, that we do have a transparent negotiation that ensures the BBC has the resources it needs to invest in improving news and political coverage. I also want to mention the charitable sector and indeed the excellent East Derby Trust in my constituency. Ministers still have not confirmed whether they will extend the deadline to give charities more time to use this much needed funding. And I'm grateful for the support of the chair of the Select Committee, but I would like the Minister to respond in a timely way to allow the charitable sector to make plans accordingly.